Golden sunlight pierces the ancient canopy, bathing a vibrant clearing in a mystical glow. The joyous laughter of magical children rings through the trees, a symphony of innocent bliss. Ruby, with an ethereal glow, gracefully tends to a luminous sapling, her movements in harmony with nature. Her hands, radiating a soft light, nurture the glowing sapling, a beacon of life in the magical woods. Suddenly, an unnatural, ominous shadow falls over the clearing, silencing the laughter and dimming the light. The whispering woods, once serene, now crackles with a dark, oppressive magic, an unseen menace suffocating the air. From the deepest shadows, a monstrous dragon frog emerges, its slimy, glistening skin reflecting a malevolent glow. Its eyes burn with hungry intent, fixed on the innocent children whose joyful shouts turn to terrified screams. Panic erupts as the grotesque creature snatches the children, their piercing cries echoing through the once peaceful woods. Ruby, driven by instinct, steps forward, her hands surging with a vibrant, emerald-green energy. A desperate attempt to intervene, a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. In the hidden grotto, Ruby's face, etched with despair, is bathed in the ethereal glow of bioluminescent flora. Liam, a brooding warrior, clenches his fist, a flicker of anger in his eyes, as he stands among the somber heroes. Ilara, a quick-witted rogue, scans the grotto's entrance with sharp, assessing eyes, ever vigilant. Kai, a quiet mage, watches Ruby with a pensive expression, the weight of their responsibility heavy in the air. Ruby's gaze drifts to a distant, fragmented memory, her hands trembling as she recounts a suppressed trauma. Her voice wavers. It's like before, that same awful feeling of being so small, so utterly powerless, she whispers, her eyes haunted by the past. Ilara, sensing Ruby's profound distress, gently places a comforting hand on her shoulder, a silent anchor. In a forgotten chamber, the heroes gather, their faces illuminated by the ethereal glow of an ancient map. Intricate lines and symbols pulse with arcane energy, charting pathways to different magical realms. Kai's finger traces a swirling vortex on the map, his brow furrowed with concern. This vortex leads directly to Dragonfrog's lair, but it's incredibly unstable. We'd be taking a huge risk, Kai warns. The group navigates the treacherous Shadowfen swamps, mist-shrouded and eerie. Twisted trees, ancient and gnarled, loom overhead, their branches clawing at the perpetually dim sky. Liam leads, his eyes scanning, ears twitching, with a supernatural sense of direction. Ilara leaps across crumbling, moss-covered logs with effortless grace, light on her feet. Kai's hands glow, conjuring ethereal orbs of light, casting a soft, dancing glow on their path. Ruby and her companions trudge through the murky, decaying Shadowfen swamps, their path filled with dread. Ahead, grotesque swamp creatures huddle, their wide, fearful eyes fixed on the newcomers, their homes in ruins. A swamp creature laments. He came, the dragon frog. A path of ruin follows him. Another creature adds, our homes, gone. His power. It shakes the very ground. Ruby's gaze softens, filled with profound empathy as she vows, I understand your pain. We will make him pay for this. In the skeletal ruins, a small campfire flickers erratically, casting grotesque, dancing shadows across the crumbling stone. Liam's usually stoic face is softened by the firelight as he speaks, his voice low and gravelly, revealing a hidden pain. There was a mission, a long time ago. I failed to protect someone. It's why I am the way I am. Ruby sits opposite him, her gaze unwavering, a silent testament to her deep understanding and shared burden. I understand, Liam, more than you know, Ruby whispers, her words a soft echo in the vast, dark ruins. The group ascends the majestic crystal peaks, jagged formations shimmering and glinting under the harsh sunlight. The thin, crisp air bites at their exposed skin as Ruby, eyes focused, senses stable footholds, guiding them. She leads them through treacherous, icy paths, her innate connection to nature a beacon in the dangerous terrain. Kai pauses frequently, his gaze fixed on the vibrant magical energy radiating from the crystals, absorbed in its mystery. The air crackles with ethereal energy as they ascend the jagged, treacherous crystal peaks. A reclusive crystal guardian, shimmering with pure, ancient energy, materializes before them. Its form is fluid, constantly shifting, as it observes them with an intensity that pierces their very souls. Its thoughts echo in their minds. Who are you, and what brings you to these sacred heights? The guardian's voice reverberates. Many have sought passage, few have been worthy. Your intentions will be judged. It probes deeper. A prophecy speaks of a child of nature, one who will unite the fractured realms. Is this destiny yours? Within the Crystal Guardian's sanctuary, the air hums with ancient energy, illuminated by a being of shimmering light. Ilara's eyes dart across holographic projections, her fingers tracing ancient symbols, deciphering cryptic texts. She uncovers Dragonfrog's origins, revealing a connection to a destructive long-lost magic, her face etched with concern. Liam pulls a dust-covered relic, an ancient weapon, its power dormant yet palpable, from a hidden shelf. The heroes plunge into an ethereal underwater world, the sunken city of Azure unfolding in breathtaking grandeur. Glowing coral formations illuminate ancient structures, casting an otherworldly light on the submerged metropolis. Their powers grant them effortless breath and movement, allowing them to glide through the vibrant aquatic realm. Ruby's eyes widen in awe, mesmerized by the kaleidoscope of vibrant marine life that dances around her. Her connection to nature deepens, embracing this new, wondrous environment, as if it were always a part of her. In the vastness of the sunken library, light filters through ancient, water-stained windows, illuminating dust motes. My gaze sweeps across the murals, depicting an ancient war with a benevolent dragon, its scales shimmering. The dragon, a protector, shimmers with ancient power, its form etched into the wall's grand narrative. Scanning further, I discover a royal lineage, one figure bearing a striking resemblance to Ruby. Kai points to the intricate ancestral markings on the mural, revealing hidden depths of history. The group stands before the colossal, ornate gates of King Mirando's royal palace, a symbol of immense power. Guards, clad in elaborate gleaming armor, scrutinize the newcomers with intense suspicion, their gazes sharp. A heavy, palpable tension hangs in the air, a stark contrast to the natural realms they recently departed. The imposing gates loom, hinting at the rigid world of courtly intrigue that awaits beyond. The grand throne room hums with a tense silence as King Mirando, his face etched with years of reign, stares down from his ornate throne. Cloaked advisors lean in, whispering amongst themselves, their gazes sharp and distrustful, heightening the unease. Despite the intimidating surroundings, Ruby steps forward, her voice clear and strong, radiating natural authority. King Mirando's voice booms. Who are you, and what brings you before me with such outlandish claims of a dragon frog? Ruby, unwavering, declares, Your Majesty, we are here to warn you. The dragon frog is real, and it poses a grave threat to your kingdom. King Mirando, a thoughtful expression on his face, subtly observes Ruby, intrigued by her calm demeanor. He notes her composure, despite the unfamiliar surroundings and the ancestral markings Liam pointed out. With a calculated move, Mirando begins to test Ruby's knowledge of ancient royal customs. He speaks of a long-lost heir, his voice a low, probing rumble in the vast throne room. Mirando's eyes fix intently on Ruby, searching for any sign of recognition in her gaze. A flicker of recognition, almost imperceptible, dances in his eyes as he watches her closely. Liam paces, his face etched with suspicion, amidst the lavish tapestries and glowing crystals of the guest chambers. His voice, tight with unease, declares, I don't like this. King Mirando's hospitality feels too lavish. It's a trap, I tell you. Ilara calmly examines an ornate vase, her thoughtful gaze fixed on its delicate surface as she considers the possibilities. Meanwhile, Kai's hand glides along a wall, his eyes intently scanning the intricate, glowing magical runes etched into the stone. Ilara, a shadow in the vast palace archives, moves with practiced stealth, dust motes dancing in the light. She navigates towering shelves, her fingers brushing against ancient tomes and brittle scrolls, eyes sharp. Finally, she uncovers a collection of ancient scrolls, their secrets awaiting her touch. Unfurling one carefully, she reads of the kingdom's succession laws, a history unfolding before her. Another, older scroll catches her eye, speaking of a prophecy, foretelling a queen from the heart of the wild. The vivid description uncannily matches Ruby, a revelation dawning in Ilara's focused gaze. In the palace training grounds, Liam moves with fierce grace, his sword a blur, each strike a testament to his frustration. He grunts with each powerful parry, finding solace in combat, a stark contrast to the palace's political machinations. Ruby approaches, her calm demeanor a counterpoint to the clang of steel, observing Liam's intense practice. Liam declares, "This is where I belong, not in some stuffy hall listening to endless debates. Action is what's needed." Ruby gently reminds him, "Strength is vital, Liam, but true leadership also understands the power of diplomacy." In the grand ballroom, chandeliers glitter like captured stars, casting a warm glow on finely dressed nobles who waltz and mingle. I observe the court from a discreet distance, taking in the intricate dance of power and politics. Whispers, like invisible currents, weave through the air, carrying secrets and ambitions. A strange sense of belonging washes over me, yet an overwhelming, nameless pressure weighs heavily. My ears catch fragments of hushed conversations. King Morando's failing health, a scramble for power. The vultures are circling, their shadows long and ominous in the opulent hall. In the opulent ballroom, a disgruntled nobleman, his face etched with contempt, eyes ruby with suspicion. He challenges her. "And who, pray tell, are you to stand among us? Your origins are, shall we say, rather obscure." Ruby stands tall, her gaze unwavering, a subtle smile playing on her lips, radiating inner strength. "My origins are as clear as the stars above, nobleman, and my place here is by right, not by birthright alone." In the dimly lit study, King Mirando paces before Ruby, his face etched with the crown's heavy burdens, eyes flickering with unease. Ruby stands regal, her posture defiant, as the air crackles with unspoken truths and the weight of prophecy. King Mirando confesses, "I know, Ruby. I know of your true lineage, and I confess, I fear the prophecy." His voice deepens. "You must prove your worth, not just as a queen, but as a leader capable of uniting the realms." Dust devils swirl across a desolate, windswept field, where broken armor and rusted weapons lie as silent monuments to a forgotten war. Liam, his face etched with a somber expression, surveys the grim landscape, a deep-seated fear in his eyes. His voice, low and heavy, recounts a personal tale of loss from this very battlefield, a haunting echo of the past. The air thickens with the palpable dread of impending war, a crushing weight pressing down on them, history's cycle looming. The whispering woods at night, a symphony of rustling leaves and hushed sounds, creating an ethereal, secret world. Ruby stands at the heart of the ancient woods, her eyes closed, a soft, mystical glow radiating from within her. The ancient trees lean in, their branches swaying gently, as if engaged in a silent, profound conversation with Ruby. She draws a deep breath, absorbing the raw, untamed energy of the forest, a vital force flowing into her. The trees respond, their ancient voices echoing, offering guidance and reassurance to Ruby in the mystical night. Ruby draws strength from her deep connection to nature, reaffirming her solemn purpose to protect all realms. The palace war room is thick with palpable tension as King Mirando, a stern and weary ruler, presides over his advisors. The heroes, faces grim, stand before a large map, highlighting red areas, their urgent voices outlining a strategy. They present findings about the enigmatic dragon frog and the looming draconic threat, proposing a united front. A murmur of skepticism ripples through the conservative nobles, their doubt a stark contrast to the heroes' resolve. In the opulent palace war room, Kai's hands move with practiced ease, conjuring a holographic map. The map shimmers, displaying Dragonfrog's terrifying trajectory and predictive models of widespread devastation. Kai's voice, calm and measured, outlines the logical steps to counter the looming threat. Initially resistant, hesitant advisors slowly lean forward, drawn in by Kai's compelling strategy. Their expressions subtly shift, doubt giving way to a flicker of consideration. The holographic map pulsates with impending doom, yet a glimmer of hope emerges in the room. The group struggles through the desolate forbidden peaks, a storm-battered landscape where jagged rocks pierce the sky like broken teeth. Wind whips at their clothing, every step a grueling battle against the brutal environment, testing their very souls. Elara moves with unwavering purpose, her eyes intensely scanning the treacherous terrain, a silent promise in her gaze. With a decisive gesture, she guides them, her ancient knowledge the only beacon through the perilous unforgiving path. Nestled high in the forbidden peaks, a small, isolated community emerges, their faces etched with the harsh realities of mountain life. Their clothes, patched and worn, tell tales of resilience against the elements, each thread a testament to their enduring spirit. Initially wary, these mountain folk stand guard, primitive weapons clutched in their hands, their eyes narrowed with suspicion. Slowly, cautiously, their guard drops, and they begin to share their stories, voices hushed with a palpable fear. They speak of Dragon Frog, his growing power, and the terror he instills, words painting a vivid picture of dread. Their hushed tones echo the fear that grips the surrounding lands, a chilling testament to Dragon Frog's reign. Inside a cozy mountain dwelling, the fire crackles, casting dancing shadows as the heroes share a meal with the mountain folk. Liam, usually stoic, finds his gaze drawn to a young boy whose bright eyes hold a curious spark. A rare, soft smile touches Liam's lips as the boy reminds him of a lost sibling, a hidden vulnerability revealed. He leans in, engaging the boy in quiet conversation, a side of Liam rarely seen by others. The shared humanity in the room solidifies their bond, a silent understanding passing between them. The massive entrance of an ancient dragon lair looms, a cavern carved into the mountainside, dark and foreboding. Jagged rock formations twist around the entrance, like monstrous claws guarding a primordial secret. The very air around the lair hums with a primal energy, a palpable sense of immense power contained within. A faint, shimmering distortion in the air hints at powerful magical wards, unseen but felt, protecting the entrance. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the deep shadows of the cavern, swallowed by the ancient darkness within. The silence is profound, broken only by the distant whisper of wind, carrying the weight of ages from the lair. Dust motes dance in a shaft of light, illuminating intricate carvings of majestic dragons on ancient walls. Ruby's eyes scan the powerful, protective draconic images, a profound sense of awe washing over her. They discover a hidden chamber, a small alcove bathed in an ethereal, soft glow. At its center, a large, iridescent dragon egg pulsates with gentle, rhythmic energy, stirring a protective instinct in Ruby. The heroes trudge across a desolate landscape, a vast expanse of smoldering volcanic rock stretching endlessly before them. Thick, toxic fumes hang heavy and oppressive in the air, obscuring the horizon and stealing every breath. Ruby's brow furrows with intense concentration, her hands extending forward with a soft green glow emanating from her palms. Small, shimmering pockets of purified, breathable air form around the group, a fragile sanctuary in the poisonous atmosphere. They move slowly, each step a struggle, each breath a conscious effort against the suffocating air. The volcanic wasteland looms, a silent, deadly testament to the harsh journey they endure. The air shimmers with intense heat as grotesque creatures, born of fire and shadow, surge from molten rock. Their eyes glow with malevolent intent, ambushing Liam, Alara, and Kai as a fierce battle ignites. Liam's combat prowess shines as he parries and strikes with fluid precision against the fiery foes. Alara moves with breathtaking agility, a blur of motion as she evades encounters, a dance of survival. Kai's magic flares, bolts of energy arcing through the smoky air, their actions weaving together in growing teamwork. The group emerges from dense foliage, eyes widening at the serene, overgrown shrine of trust. Sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling moss-covered stones with ethereal light. An ancient inscription, worn by time, is carved into a large stone tablet at the shrine's heart. Ruby approaches the tablet, her fingertips tracing the weathered, mysterious symbols. Her expression is pensive, a silent battle of doubts and past failures raging within her soul. A quiet determination flickers in her eyes, a nascent understanding of her own potential. At the ancient shrine of trust, the air crackles with an unseen energy as a ritual begins, the stones humming with power. Combined powers surge, activating a hidden mechanism within the shrine's ancient stones, a silent awakening. A shimmering map materializes from the altar, its ethereal glow illuminating the sacred space. The map reveals a secret passage, a path to Dragon Frog's primary stronghold, once thought impenetrable. The air thrums with a new purpose, the shrine now a beacon to a hidden, formidable power. The heroes move stealthily through the oppressive stronghold, their shadows long and distorted by the macabre walls. Grotesque trophies and unsettling artifacts adorn the stronghold, each casting an eerie, elongated shadow. In a vast chamber, several glowing cages hold the kidnapped children, their faces pale and etched with fear. The terrified children are trapped within the cages, their eyes wide with fear and despair. The air crackles with an ancient dark energy as Dragonfrog emerges, his eyes fixed on Ruby. Dragonfrog moves with predatory grace, a being of immense power and malevolent intent. He steps forward, his voice a low growl that echoes through the stronghold. A chilling declaration. Dragonfrog proclaims, "I am the rightful heir to an age forgotten, when dragons ruled supreme." His voice booms, "I will restore it, and you, little one, with your burgeoning power, stand in my way." Ruby and Dragonfrog engage in a fierce magical duel, their powers colliding in a spectacular display of light and shadow. Ruby's vibrant green nature magic surges, a living force against the encroaching darkness of Dragonfrog's corrupted power. Explosions of energy erupt, illuminating the stronghold in a chaotic dance of light and shadow, revealing the battle's intensity. Liam, Alara, and Kai bravely defend the children, their faces set with resolve as they battle Dragonfrog's remaining minions. The children huddle together, shielded from the magical chaos, as their protectors fight valiantly against overwhelming odds. The air crackles with malevolent energy as Dragonfrog's venomous voice slices through the chaos, attacking Ruby's most vulnerable memories. Ruby's movements falter, a shadow of profound pain momentarily eclipsing her face, threatening to consume her spirit. Suddenly, the innocent, pleading faces of the kidnapped children flash before her eyes, igniting a fierce surge of protective fury. Her eyes harden, resolve burning anew, as the resolute expressions of her friends fill her mind, steeling her for the fight. Ruby's eyes blaze with an ethereal inner light, her hands extended as power surges through her. A shimmering wave of purifying energy erupts from Ruby, washing over the dark stronghold. The ancient, menacing stones of the fortress crack and crumble, raining down dust and debris. Dragonfrog's shadowy magic, once pervasive, recoils violently, dissipating like smoke. Dragonfrog visibly shrinks, his form diminishing as his dark power wanes with each passing second. The stronghold groans and collapses under the purifying force, signifying the end of its dark reign. In the heart of Dragonfrog's stronghold, Liam, weapon gleaming, prepares for a decisive strike. With a surge of power, Liam delivers a critical blow, his ancient weapon finding its mark. Dragonfrog recoils, his formidable form going limp, defeated by Liam's unexpected attack. The air crackles with the aftermath of the battle. As Dragonfrog lies incapacitated, Alara moves with swift precision, her movements a blur as she secures the fallen villain. Dragonfrog is bound, his reign of terror brought to a definitive end by Alara's quick action. In the ominous stronghold, Kai's hands shimmer with ethereal light, a beacon in the oppressive darkness. With a silent gesture, the metal bars of the cages bend and twist, freeing the trapped children. He moves among them, a calming presence, his soft whispers guiding them toward a dimly lit escape. The children, silent and watchful, follow Kai, their faces illuminated by the faint promise of freedom. The last hero scrambles from the crumbling stronghold, clutching a rescued child as the ancient walls begin to shudder and buckle. Dust plumes erupt as the fortress groans, then implodes in a cascade of debris, becoming a heap of rubble. The oppressive clouds part, and the sun breaks through with blinding brilliance, casting triumphant rays. Long, golden rays of sunlight bathe the scene, illuminating the triumphant hero and the child amidst the ruins. The royal palace courtyard pulses with electric energy as a jubilant crowd roars, their cheers echoing against ancient stone. Travel-worn but triumphant, the heroes enter, greeted by a deafening wave of adoration from the throng. King Mirando steps forward, his face alight with profound relief, his gaze fixed solely on Ruby. He extends a hand to Ruby, a gesture of both welcome and profound, unspoken respect. The king declares, "Ruby, your bravery has saved us all. Your inherent right to the throne is undeniable." The crowd's cheers intensify, a thunderous wave of approval washing over the scene as Mirando continues. "I, along with all of Eldoria, recognize it fully." In the opulent royal throne room, Ruby, adorned in symbols of her lineage, commands the attention of the assembled court. Her regal gaze sweeps across the faces of her people, a silent promise in her eyes. Ruby speaks of unity and peace, her voice resonating with a wisdom far beyond her years. "We stand at a crossroads, not just as a kingdom, but as a collective of realms," she declares forcefully. "Our strength lies not in isolation, but in the bonds we forge, in the peace we cultivate, and in the unwavering protection we offer to all, regardless of their borders," Ruby concludes, her resolve unshaken. Golden sunlight filters through the ancient canopy of whispering woods, painting the forest floor with dappled light. Rescued children, their faces beaming with pure joy, rush into the tearful embraces of their families. Laughter and cries of relief echo through the trees, which sway gently as if in a joyous celebration. Ruby stands a little apart, a soft, contented smile gracing her lips as she watches the reunions unfold. A profound sense of satisfaction washes over her, a quiet triumph in the heart of the vibrant woods. Liam, Elara, and Kai stand as one, their figures stark against the deepening, mysterious woods. A silent understanding passes between them, a shared gaze speaking volumes of their arduous journey. Their expressions reflect the trials faced, etched with the profound changes they've endured. The quiet air crackles with unspoken history, a bond forged in fire and shared purpose. They stand united, their silhouettes a testament to their unwavering resilience and profound transformation. Ruby steps into the ancient dragon lair, the air thick with the scent of old stone and magic. Her gaze falls upon the dragon egg, a faint internal glow pulsing from within its surface. A hairline crack appears, then another, spreading like a delicate web across the shell. Ruby's eyes widen with awe, witnessing the promise of new life unfolding before her. This fragile egg holds renewed hope for the draconic race, a silent testament to their enduring spirit. On a grand palace balcony, Ruby surveys her vast kingdom, the wind gently caressing her hair. Her gaze sweeps across the sprawling lands, a silent promise of a peaceful future. The soft whispers of the wind carry the hopes of her people, resonating with her newfound power. No longer just connected to nature, she embodies the strength of a queen, a leader, a beacon of hope. The sun illuminates her, a powerful figure standing tall, her presence a symbol of unwavering resolve. A breathtaking panorama unfolds, revealing interconnected magical realms where lush forests meet shimmering deserts. Towering crystal cities border ancient, mist-shrouded mountains, all bathed in a vibrant, humming energy. The air thrums with life, a stark contrast to the lingering shadows of past conflicts. This is a world reborn, thriving in an era of cooperation and understanding, a testament to bravery,